Hello, coin collectors out there. Welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Hopefully everyone is having a great day as always. In today's video, we are going to talk about an era coin related to the 2008 state quarter for the great state of Alaska. And I've got that particular coin right here. But before we get to that, I want to kind of show you some other cool era coins that I've got. These ones on the top right here all relate to the America the Beautiful series. So we'll quickly skim through these. And I've also got this coin right here from Hong Kong and this coin right here from China. These two countries have been in the news quite a lot lately, so those coins are going to be shared with you as part of the foreign coin showcase at the end of the video once we get to talk about the Alaska state quarter for a while. So let's skim through these right here. So the America the Beautiful series that came after the state quarter series and after the DC and Territory series. So this one right here comes to you from the year 2015, representing the state of Nebraska. And any ideas what the error for this particular coin is? You probably guessed it. There is a die break right here on the top of the roof. That's known as the snow on the roof error coin. So we've got Nebraska. We've got Kentucky right here from 2016. So there's a die break on this guy's hat right here. This is representing the Cumberland Gap park or area. We've got another one from 2016 Nebraska. The coin's shifted a little bit, but this one says die break on elbow. So we see that down here. That's where the die break exists. So now you can kind of get the idea of what we're looking for these die breaks. We've got another die break on the hat and the elbow, so that's pretty cool. Looked at one of each. Now we see one of each right here. So on the same one, we've got on higher up on the elbow, and we've got it on the hat as well. Usually die breaks occur pretty close to the edge of the coin, which is the case with those two die breaks. We've got another 2016. This one comes to you from South Carolina, from Fort Moultrie. This one has a die break on the flag. So we see right there, see that? See how that's all filled in? That's a serious die break related to this flag. And for this 2016 South Carolina America the Beautiful quarter. And here it is, the main feature of today's video, the state quarter from Alaska. This is a 2008 P, and on the reverse we see the 6 claw error, also known as the chip in twig error. I'm going to zoom in on this claw right here, and you should be able to see where the error is. So let's count the different kind of fingers or nails that he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got the 6th one right there. Is this like twig shape that's running in between the 4th and the 5th? See that right there? Rotating it a bit for you. So that is the particular error with this coin. Now let me give you a little bit of background on the mintages of this coin, because that will impact the rarity of this particular error. So for 2008, the mintages are actually a lot lower than when they were when they started out. For the quarters that were made in 2008, so these are going to be the last 5 that became states in the United States. In reverse order, we had Hawaii was the last state that came out in November. Then we had Alaska in August. We had Arizona in June. We had New Mexico in April. And the first quarter in 2008 was, you guessed it, Oklahoma. So that Oklahoma state quarter came out January 28th, 2008. And the mintages on the Alaska quarter were 254 million out of the Philadelphia Mint and 251 million out of the Denver Mint, for a total of 505 million of them made. Now that's a lot lower than the year 2000, which was the peak mintage. So the second year that they came out, there were 1.1 billion, 1.2 billion, 1.3 billion, 1.1 billion, and 1.6 billion for the quarters that came out that particular year. So 2008 was toward the 2008 was the last year of the program, and the mintages were about half as they were the the second year of the program. So the mintages dropped off quite a bit. Now, what's going to detract from the value of this coin is just all of these scratches on it. Now, these might have been, this could have been a uncirculated coin you got directly from the mint, but there was just scratches or bag marks on it. Looks like this, however, might have been a little bit circulated and a little bit scratched up. So your coin can be uncirculated and still have scratches on it that will detract from the value of the coin. So we flipped it over, just in case you weren't familiar. That's where we'll see the mint mark right here. So P representing Philadelphia Mint. This is known as the obverse side of the coin. Then when we flip it over, this is the reverse side of the coin right here. Now, some people do wonder, was this coin made in 1959? No, unfortunately not. There are a lot of people that Google that to try and find out the value of the 1959 Alaska quarter. Unfortunately, that's the year that Alaska became a state. And this down here is the year that the coin was actually made. 1959, if this quarter was made in that year, would have some nice silver in it. So that'd be very cool. Unfortunately, 2008, no silver in these coins right here, unless they came in special sets from the mint. But none of those will have the P mint mark on them. And as far as the value of this coin goes, this coin right here will sell for around $3 on eBay. My advice is, if you're trying to sell these, is to go through uncirculated rolls or entire rolls. That's the only real way that you can kind of sell these and make a profit and make it really worth your time. Selling one of these quarters for $3, only nets you $2.75, and then you have to pay shipping as well. Whereas if you could sell it for $3 and you had an entire roll of them, you can make some serious cash by doing that. All right, now let's move into the foreign coin showcase. We'll bring in these two coins right here. We've got Hong Kong on the left. I'll get my fingers out of there so the lighting can get better. And then we've got China on the right. And I will zoom in. Let's start with this Chinese coin right here. First, actually, let's talk about the two different metal contents. Just by looking at them, we can see that they've got different metal contents. So the Chinese coin, which is the 1 yuan, which is on the right side, that's made out of a nickel-plated steel, compared to the Hong Kong coin on the left. That is a copper nickel coin. So the reason why this one right here is shinier, it's actually got kind of like a mirror-like finish to it. Isn't that pretty cool? It's kind of like the United States proof coins that have the real cool mirror-like finish to them. So the 2005 Yi Yuan, that's what we see right here. This coin was made from 1999 until 2018. Its value is 1 yuan, which is abbreviated 1 CNY. Which translates to 14 cents United States dollars. Its metal composition, as I mentioned, is nickel-plated steel. It's got a weight of 6.1 grams to it. We're looking at the reverse side. The reverse side features the bank name, which is just simply People's Bank of China. We see 1 yuan, and then we see 1 yuan, which is in Chinese. And then we see this one right here, which is in the opinion. Hopefully I'm getting those two right. Now let's flip it over to this side. So we've got a cool flower right here, and I will rotate it for you. So this flower is the Cherysnium blossom. We also see the bank name, and the bank name is People's Bank of China. All right, so we've got the Chinese coin. Now let's slide in this coin right here. This coin is the Hong Kong coin, kind of the Hong Kong version, which is the 1 Hong Kong dollar, abbreviated 1 HKD. This coin was made from 1994 until 2017. 1 HKD translates to 13 cents United States dollars. So it's worth 1 cent less in United States dollars than its Chinese equivalent. Its metal content, which is different than the other one, is a copper nickel. We're looking at the obverse side of the coin, which features the Hong Kong orchard flower. Now, when we flip it over to the reverse side, that's when we see the date that it was made down there at the bottom. So we see 1997. As I said, this coin was made from 94 until 2017. We also see the face value of the coin, which is 1 HKD, 1 Hong Kong dollar. Now, in 1997, an extra fine condition is going to be worth 0.98. So it's going to be worth almost $1 in the United States. So we go from a very good value of 0.14 up until extra fine of 0.98. So that's the value associated with this coin. All right, let's recap. We looked at this 1 Hong Kong dollar. We looked at this 1 Chinese dollar, which is their dollars called the yuan. And we also spent most of our time looking at this great coin right here. This is the Alaska State Quarter, and this particular one is a little bit rare because it has the 6-claw error on the reverse side of the coin. All right, everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're into coin collecting, please do check out some of the other videos on this channel. Thank you very much, everyone, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy!